Hello everybody, I'm SJM. Welcome back to FTB One in modded 1.19. It's been a while since I've played, been keeping an eye for updates on if there's adding anything into the pack, and nothing that I'm sure is coming anytime soon, but I haven't really dug too deep into it, just been kind of waiting for it to update automatically, and nothing's happened so far, so a little bit slow going for this one. This will just be a little housekeeping episode on what kinds of things I was working on a little bit here. So I'm going to be moving my base inland here. I had 4 of these mega torches in this little area here, and then I decided to do some testing, and then as it turns out, this one mega torch here does do pretty much this whole island. The closest mobs that spawn come up on these beaches. Some can come up on this one here, I think, because it's a little bit off. I should move it a little bit here, but that's fine. It's good where it is, and I'm going to start moving a centralized storage area. Probably hide all my chests underground, because we'll be doing a little bit of Tom's storage. We'll probably do that in this episode here, just to go over the crafting and the usage of it and what's involved in it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have a centralized area here and then just use the rest of the island spread out in factory style with everything kind of funneling into the middle. So as mods get added, then we'll have another area of this island to expand to. Just been breeding up my chickens here, doing some things because I got kind of blindsided a little bit. On my to-do list is to get the quantum armor from the industrial craft. It's a long trip to get there, but we're going to get to the carbon chest plate pretty quickly. It just required the netherite chest plate, so going to go get netherite, of course you're going to take explosives down into the nether and blow it up and look for your netherite that way. And I got a little bit blinded by the string chicken, and I was making beds and doing it that way with the string chicken and the wood chicken, but I was watching another YouTuber doing this this pack called Second, and they were using TNT, and because maybe they use TNT more often. I never use it in Minecraft personally, but yeah, it's a much better option with the sand and the gunpowder chicken. So I've got my gunpowder chickens pretty much up to spec now. I got 2 10-10-10, so we'll get those bred up a little bit more because I'm going to get some mass-produced TNT to go get the rest of the ancient debris that I need, because I think I took, well, that's 2 rows, so that's 22, 23 beds, because I had two full rows, maybe a couple more here, and a couple of my hotbar full of beds going down to the nether. And I did find a lot of lava. I did not find a lot of ancient debris at all, though. I found 7. So it's not even enough to make 2 pieces of armor at this point. So just looking forward to making this. I'm just getting all the infrastructure in way to do everything there. And we will have to go, obviously, to the end and get elytra before we can even get to that point, because we need the elytra for the chest plate there. And all the other stuff, it's not super easy, but it's not super involved either. So that's my plans for industrial craft, and then just having handy ways of doing like some smelting and some macerating there when we do get some of the resources coming in from the other dimension, the mining dimension there with the quarry. So we'll go over there and visit that for a quick second. So I had big designs on getting this geothermal generator going, because we had the lava chickens, but the eggs don't seem to interact at all with the generator, so I couldn't find a way anyways, but I didn't try a whole lot of different things. Maybe pipes might be able to do it if we had, but you'd have to have a liquid pipe to start with, so that might not work. Maybe if we had a tank we could use the egg on the tank and then the tank into there, but then we'd need to kind of a mechanical user or something, because I don't want to have to come back here. So, but just in the meantime, I've got this loaded up with a whole bunch of coal in a hopper going into the regular generator, so it's only really running at 10 a tick. So it's got some room to improve because I've got these overclockers in here, and I mathed it out a little bit there. So with the overclockers, oh, I thought this would start gaining again. Oh, maybe this buffer is going up. Yes, so with 2 overclockers, 10 a tick is gaining, but 3 overclockers makes it drain. So just finding a finer balance in there before I actually get to building the reactor too. But I want to have the Tom storage all set up before we do the expand, like all the getting deep into IC2. There's tons of nested crafting, so that's all real. See, and this silly bug, their block keeps forming there every time I go between those two. But anyways, let's make the night pass so you folks can see on there, because I know what it's like to look at it at night. So yes, Tom's. So Tom's Simple Storage, if you've played with the storage systems, it will work pretty much exactly like Refined Storage and AE2 insofar as accessing your storage all in one console and crafting as well. I've seen people have some wonky issues watching them do it, but it's pretty good for the most part, I believe. So we do need this inventory connector. So you have this touching one of your chests, and then as long as those chests are all touching each other, they will be connected to the system. So you can have effectively as many chests as you want in your system with this. So you will need the connector, storage terminal. This trim will act like wires, and so will these cables. Well, cables and trim. So these, just if you wanted to go around a corner and connect something, then you would use a piece of trim to make the system see the next set of chests. Like say if I wanted to do another wall of chests here, then I just put a piece of trim there, and then they would all be connected, whereas otherwise they wouldn't. Quick pause there while I readjusted myself. Noticed I was way off on the camera. Right, so now there are these blocks as well. You can put the cables inside a frame, and then you could use it like a block, and you could paint it like a grass block or whatever decoration that you are using in your base, so that it'll hide some of your cabling. I will be doing this guy here when I do my setup there. Some of these things I haven't seen people use, like this inventory proxy. I don't know. Oh, okay, that'll be for my input chest. I'll have to figure out how to use that. I haven't seen anybody do that yet, so I'll figure it out off camera. We're not doing any of that on camera. But yeah, well, we need the storage terminal to get the crafting terminal, but this is the main piece that we'll all need. And then there's inventory hoppers, and these can be used to catch items from hopper style to go straight into your system. So if you've got like some kind of automated system to knock down a tree, but they drop in the world, be like it's not exactly a vacuum hopper, I don't think, but it would collect things if you had it set up right. Paint kit, that's for painting all of those blocks to match surroundings. Wireless terminal. I didn't know there was a wireless version here. Okay, we got to go find some amethyst for that. The rest is pretty easy though. Yeah, do the wireless too. But yeah, let me get all of those items crafted up here off camera, because I didn't actually prepare before I started recording. So I'll be back in a second and get all of that that work I should have done previously done now. All right, we're back. And as the name implies, this is Tom's Simple Storage. I've got my chests here all full of stuff that, oh geez, look, I'm already overflowing again in here. This has been a little bit of a battle, making sure that what little useful stuff comes in. This is all the useful stuff that's come in. I've been trying to take all the cobblestone and dirt away because that quarry really just does dig the whole chunk right out of the world. So we'll get lots of cobble deep slate later, I guess, when it gets down deep enough. But at any rate, yeah, so most of these are empty, so there's tons of storage here, right? So we just got our inventory connector, you put it down, it's touching this chest. That chest is, you know, they're all connected in a cube, so they're all touching. So this system can now see all of my cobblestone, all of the everything that's everywhere. And then I think I was holding that for a second, and I pointed it at it. You can see it in the window there. And then if you just right click once, it'll tell you 549 free slots of 891. So there's, you know, whatever 27 times 20 is, right? No, it's only 16. No, it's not 27, it's 54. 54 times 16 must be that 800 number, right? But yeah, that's it. That's all you really need. All the other stuff is just just to expand on it a little bit. But doing something like this will get me access to all of the stuff to do the crafting in there. So if we want to do the crafting, we do have to take that storage terminal and then add in the diamonds and the 4 other crafting tables, and then we'll be done. Actually, that's why I put it down, is so I can do that right here. Oh no, you can't, right? Because there's no crafting table here. SJ, please. So I needed 4 of those guys. Now we have the crafting version. And it works with REI over here too as well. So if you have all of the things, Now I didn't realize that was going to happen. So there's something else there that I am missing. Where did you swim in from, sir? What are you doing? You're interrupting me. I'm talking to these nice people here. Here, punch my shield. Stop punching me. Trade ya. That's what I thought. Anyways, before being so rudely interrupted, yeah, I'm missing something on this. I'll figure it out between episodes, but yeah, I think that's... I've seen, I'm sure I saw Hector using it, so I'll have to go back and watch the one where he set up his stuff. No, Dewstream, I think, was the one, the big guy. But yeah, I'll be using these framed cables, and I'll have all my storage like under the ground or in the walls of whatever I end up building here, so you don't even see it, and then just a storage terminal there. And then yeah, some of these other items can be used for some basic automation stuff if we have it a need for it. But with the chickens going, that'll be all it. Yeah, we can add in chickens to it as well. I think I'm going to expand the chicken. So right now it's just the set of hoppers, right, as a backflow. So there's about, you know, between 8 to 10 stacks, so whatever we have here. I think in anticipation of more mods coming out and more resources being needed, I might step it up to a full single chest of each item. And then if you have if you have the need for them on the quicker, you can always step up the number of chickens that you have in there. But I'm having between 2 and 4 in each, and it just provides me with way more than I could ever dream to need. Even with all the coal I was grinding down to get to all of these carbon plates, which is just ground coal intensive, the chickens performed really well to get me to where we needed to be for all of that. So anyways, if you got to this point in the video, I appreciate you. You are awesome, and we will see you in the next one.